In the small reserve, the air was tense as the team waited for a miracle. Sirona, a lioness who had barely survived the wild's brutal grip, had given birth to 2 cubs, but the maternal instinct never awakened. 3 days passed, and the cubs grew weaker without their mother's care. The staff feared they wouldn't survive, but the real challenge was just beginning. Desperately, they turned to an unlikely savior, Sandra, a German shepherd who had recently given birth to her own puppies. Her milk was the solution. When the staff first introduced Sandra to the abandoned cubs, they held their breath. The dog, who had always disliked cats, approached the lions cautiously. Then, in an unexpected moment of grace, she knelt down and let them feed. For weeks, Sandra nurtured the cubs, her body providing the warmth and sustenance they needed to grow stronger. The lions, who once seemed helpless, now played under her careful watch, growing in size and confidence. Sandra never left their side, even when their sharp claws and teeth began to pose a danger to her. Then, after 2 years, the grown lions were ready to be reintroduced to the wild. Sandra's owner, invited by the reserve, brought the dog back to see the now mighty lions. The moment Sandra entered their enclosure, the lions froze, their eyes wide. The air thickened with uncertainty. These were not the playful cubs she had once nursed, but powerful predators. Then, without warning, the larger lioness approached Sandra. The staff flinched, expecting an attack. But instead, the lions sniffed her, their movements tender and slow. They remembered. Slowly, they began to nuzzle her with their thick fur, as if they were small cubs once more, seeking comfort from the mother who had saved them. Tears welled up in the eyes of the reserve's workers. It was a moment of pure love, transcending species. Sandra, the dog who had once been wary of cats, was now a mother in every sense, nurturing 2 lions as her own. Even as the lions towered over her, she licked their faces, their bond as strong as any natural mother and child. It was a moment none of them would ever forget, the love between mother and child, no matter how different they seemed. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.